discipline in schools and how that impacts them later in life.
And the speaker was a former school resource officer out of Cedar Rapids. And the conversation was in a city where schools don't have armed officers, Iowa City. KCRG TV9's Brian Tabak was at tonight's event and joins us now live.
Beth, Jim, this event was held by the Iowa City Office of Equity and Human Rights, Iowa City Library, and Iowa African American Museum. Community members and educators shared experiences about how discipline policies can create what's known as the school to prison pipeline.
There shouldn't be that parallel of hierarchy when you are partnering with families to educate their children.
More than 30 people shared their experiences of what's known as the school to prison pipeline.
You can hear some echoed similarities between how we engage maybe certain things versus choosing punitive punishments. That seems to lean towards people of color.
It was a conversation led by Sam Black, a former school resource officer in the Cedar Rapids School District. The Iowa City School District has resisted adding SROs to its schools, largely out of concern that students of color would be disproportionately arrested. But people here at the Iowa City Public Library also voiced concerns about how all adults in schools are responding to student behavior.
Are we happy with the way that students are managed? Are we happy with the way discipline takes place?
As an SRO, he served the Oak Hill Jackson, Wellington Heights, and Mound View neighborhoods, worked in Johnson, Polk Metro, and McKinley.
Spending time with students was one of those things that we could do, and helping and being a positive role model, and then helping with some of the curriculums like being a guest speaker at Junior Achievement.
Black now works as a consultant to schools to evaluate policies and procedures to keep this from happening, to help prevent students from getting in trouble and ending up in and out of jail.
The more time we spend focusing on managing student behavior, it takes away energy, it takes away focus from actually engaging students and providing an education.
This is part of an exhibit originally from the African American Museum of Iowa and is on display at the Iowa City Library. It's called Suspended: Systemic Oppression in Our Schools, and is on display until the end of the month. In the studio, Brian Tabak, KCRG TV9 News.